Hello friends, welcome back to your channel Stock Dr. RR. Today we are going to discuss about Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&p500, Russell 2000 and precious commodities gold and silver. We are going to discuss on the levels of all these indexes and commodities. So before we go ahead and start our analysis, in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon. You will get the notification of all future videos on this channel. Let's go ahead and quickly check the economic calendar. You can see here, we have important data coming on Wednesday. We have Fed interest rate decision, Fed press conference, and on Friday we have non-farm payrolls. And on the next Wednesday, 15th May, you have the core inflation data coming. So both weeks are very important. Both Wednesdays, next Wednesdays are very important to get a new direction into the market. Also, there are so many companies reporting in next week. So next week will be very interesting to see. So let's go ahead and quickly check the levels. So this is Nasdaq 100. You can see here the futures market is already opened. All these indices are up by 0.10% to 20%, 0.10 to 0.20% from the last close. So this is a Nasdaq 100. Nasdaq 100, if you have seen our last week video, I clearly mentioned in the last week video that I'm waiting for the reversal. You can see here, it was a very crisp and at the point, right? We literally catch the bottom, right? I mentioned in this video the historical events, market reactions, and how when the election happens, how market goes in the election. We discussed in detail in that video, and after that, you see what happened. Market took a U-turn, right? You can see here. We made a video after the Friday's close, and you can see the last week market closed by 7%, 6 to 7% down, and we recovered by almost 4% in 5 trading days. You can see here. Okay, so now levels. Levels wise, you can see here for Nasdaq 100, 17,500 to 17,300 is a important support. I can see here. Now, what are the targets for the upside? I am still seeing market needs more upside here from here. There are still upside pending. It should be there. The first important target for the Nasdaq 100 is 18,000, this green line. Once market sustains above this 18,000, then you can see 18,300, and then 18,500 will be a very important resistance. Once Nasdaq 100 cross this 18,500, then you are going to see the Nasdaq 100 is going towards 19,000. Now, if we talk about downside, as I said, 17,500 to 17,300 is a support area for the Nasdaq 100. If Nasdaq 100 starts closing below 17,300, then you will see the level of 17,000 and 16,600. Right now, I don't see that market should go down. Only it will reverse if on Wednesday there is a surprising data or surprising news for this Fed interest rate. If something happens, if market doesn't like the data, then there can be a downside. And same for the CPI data, which is coming on the next week Wednesday, next to next week Wednesday. Until that, I think market looks very strong. So this was about Nasdaq 100. Let's quickly talk about Dow Jones. Dow Jones levels are intact. Whatever levels I mentioned in the last week, those are the same levels for Dow Jones. Let us see. So this is Dow Jones. You can see here. Remember, all the black lines are always support. Green lines are the targets, and red lines are the lower targets if market goes below the support. So right now you can see here, 18,200 to 730, sorry, 38,200 to 37,750. This is a very important support area for the Dow Jones. Now, unless we don't start trading below 37,750, we are in the uptrend for the Dow Jones. Dow Jones is looking for the first target of 38,900, second target of 39,350, and third target is 39,600. Now, if the data or any news comes up and market starts going down, then only below 37,750, we will talk about the downside for the first target of 37,100, 36,200. As I said, I am bullish on the market at this moment of time. So I will look for the upside opportunities in the market. Now we will talk about S&p 500. So this is S&p 500. You can see here. Let's reset the price scale so that we can see the exact levels. So I switched it on a 4 hours time frame, reset the price scale. So this is S&p 500. S&p 500 has a support area between 5,125 to 5,085. This range is a solid support area. S&p 500 is looking for the target of 5165, 5200, 5250. If it starts trading below 5085, then we will talk about the downside of 5,000. S&P also looks very strong at this moment of time. Then this is Russell 2000. This is 4 hour time frame for Russell 2000 index. You can see here the important support area lies between 1930 to 1900. So unless it doesn't break below 1900, we will be bullish on the Russell 2000 also. Russell 2000 first target is 2025 now, which is almost near. The second is 2060 and third target is 2100. So remember, my friends, if all these indexes are planning to go upside, that means index need a fuel to go up. And who is the fuel for these indexes? All the stocks who have higher weightage on the index. So those stocks, respective stocks, will show more upside, and that's why the index will go up. If it starts trading below 1900, then we'll talk about the lower target of 1875 and 1845. So this was all about the indexes. Now we will talk about the precious commodities, gold and silver. So here you can see for the gold, the support lies between 2275 to 2200. This 75 points is a support area for the gold. Gold is again looking for the targets of 2400 and 2500. If it breaks below 2200, then it will look for the target of 2125 and 2080. These are the lower targets for the gold. Now let's talk about the silver here. So let me pull up the silver chart. This is silver chart on 4 hours time frame. Now silver has a solid support between 26.75 to 26. This is a solid support area for the silver. Silver, once starts trading above 27.75, it will look for the 28.50 and 29. These are the two targets for the silver. If it breaks below $26, then upside momentum in silver will go, and silver will go down for 24.50. But I think silver has created a solid base around this important support area. This support area, I think, a solid base formation for the silver, and silver is looking for more upside in coming sessions. This is all about today, my friends. We discuss about all these indices and the commodities, gold and silver. I hope you learned something out of this video. I would request you to put your comments if you have any questions about any specific chart. Do comment, let me know. Last but not least, let's learn and earn together. Thank you, my friends. You have a very good one.